All right, guys, I am very excited to talk about Cocaine Bear, a film about a bear that is on a bloodthirsty rampage going through the woods, just killing people left and right. Um, Boy, this sounds familiar. So yes, Cocaine Bear, a new film by Elizabeth Banks, is inspired by true events. Yes, in 1985, a real-life bear actually ingested a duffel bag full of cocaine and ended up dying of an overdose. But, of course, as with most true stories, they had to stretch the truth of this one a little bit to get this movie out of it, because pretty sure that the real-life bear didn't kill anybody. But in this one, this bear wrecks a lot of fools, and it is quite enjoyable. So you got great actors in this like Keri Russell, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Alden Ehrenreich, and Ray Liotta, who of course is no longer with us. So it was great seeing him in this. He was a lot of fun in this. Everybody in this film is having a great time. And the basic premise is just kind of like the true story, where a bunch of cocaine gets kicked out of an airplane, lands in the woods, a bear gets a hold of it, ingests a bunch of it, and where the real life and this fictional movie takes place, this bear starts killing people because it's on a mad rampage. And there's some people that get caught in the crossfire, and you have your fun romp. And look, this film is fun, like I've said. But the problem here is, while unlike Pooh, Blood, and Honey, which took itself too seriously, this one does not take itself too seriously, and therein I think that's what helps this work quite a bit more. One of the big things I feel like didn't work is that there's so many characters and plots that kind of just keep getting thrown into the fray of this, that it just all doesn't gel. Like, you get a mother trying to find her daughter and her daughter's friend out in the woods who gets stuck out there. You got a park ranger trying to hook up with a dude who gets thrown into the fray. You got the drug dealers going out to find their cocaine in the woods. You got, I'm sure there's more. There's like a group of teenagers that are a bunch of, ne'er-do-wells out there too. So there's just so much they just keep throwing into this movie. It's just like, okay, like, you don't have one complete story to kind of follow. They've got all this different stuff to create the mayhem, which is fun. Then it lacks focus a lot of the time, and that's a big negative for me. It just lacked the focus, but it didn't make it less enjoyable, just because I was like, okay, here's another fun scene. When they bring in the paramedics into the movie, it's probably the best scene of the whole movie, and you've seen it in the trailer where the bear tracks down the ambulance. That scene is a lot of fun. Great payoff, great laughs in the theater. And as a theater experience, this is a lot of fun to go into a theater and see with a bunch of people. There was like a family with a bunch of teenagers and a mom, in my screening, and they all seemed to have a blast. The kids, of course, were laughing their butts off, because I don't know how many R-rated movies they get to go see, but they definitely got to enjoy this R-rated movie. And this is very R-rated. You get to hear kids swearing. You get to see limbs, removed from people's bodies. You get to see so much blood and guts. It delivers on so many things. And I think overall, while this might not be the best movie people are going to see this year, it is a recommendation to go at least see in a theater. Go enjoy yourself. I think it'll be a lot of fun for a lot of people. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and I think therein lies a lot of the fun of this movie. You can just chill, sit back with your popcorn or your beer, whatever you want in the theater, and just enjoy this. Or your cocaine, if you so choose to take cocaine into a movie theater. I'm just kidding. Don't really take cocaine into the movie theater. Just don't do cocaine, period. If you learn anything from this movie, cocaine, no good. Yeah, so I'm going to end up giving this a B-. I know as much fun as I had with this, look, like I said, a lot of the structural and story things just don't really work. The CGI works at a lot of points, but you can tell it's a fake bear throughout the movie, which, whatever, it doesn't really bother me. But just you could tell where this budget was and what they used to execute it, that you get like a good mid-level romp here. And it's not going to be an Oscar film. It's not going to be on anybody's list, I think, at the end of the year. But it will be when people look back and go, that was a fun film. That's Cocaine Bear. That's what we wanted, and I think it delivered on that. So yeah, what do you guys think? Have you guys gone out to see Cocaine Bear yet? Do you plan on seeing Cocaine Bear? If you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Very curious what other people are thinking about this, because I'm sure there'll be a wide range of thoughts on this. Very curious to hear those. So if you guys could please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I drop new videos. Again, leave those comments. I so love interacting with everybody in the comments there. And until the next review, guys, March is going to be a stacked month. I am so excited for March, but man, every week we're going to have a brand new big release. I'm so excited for it. And until then, guys, I'll be seeing you. Stay off the cocaine.